Hi everyone, today's class is going to be a Pilates flow that's suited for all fitness levels. I'm going to include modifications and progressions so you can stay at a certain level or progress if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Let's start lying on our back. Arms rest down by your sides to begin. Shuffle your heels in close so you can get your fingertips to just brush by your ankles. Have your heels hip width apart. Take a breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, tucking your tailbone under, flattening your back down in towards your mat, and just peeling your spine off your mat one vertebra at a time, lifting all the way up. At the top, we're going to hold that position, reaching your arms back overhead. Take a breath in, and then exhale, roll and ripple your spine back down, bone by bone to your mat. Getting to the bottom, bring the arms back by your sides. Let's repeat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, rolling up. Reaching the arms back. Take another breath in. And then exhale, roll all the way back down. One more time like this. Rolling up, focusing on the articulation of your spine to begin today. Reach back. Deep breath in. And then roll and ripple the spine back down to your mat. When you come to neutral this time, we're going to bring our hands to our head. Elbows are wide, taking a breath in to prepare, and exhale to come up into an abdominal curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, as you lift, flatten your lower back down into the mat, scooping the belly in and down. I want you to think about drawing your navel in towards your spine here, gazing just above your knees as you lift into your abdominal curl. So as you come up into that flexion, think about lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, scoop the belly in. So we're trying to really flatten our tummy down in towards the mat. Next time you come up, let's lift and stay. We're going to cross over the body. So you go over and across, bringing your underarm up and over towards the other side. So keep those elbows wide. I don't want you to think about closing your elbow and trying to get that to lift up. Trying to think about underarm and shoulder blade lifting up and over to the other side. Your pelvis stays still, so don't let your pelvis rock. Now if you want a little more, floating the leg into tabletop and you're trying to bring the underarm over and across to that knee, alternating. Again, don't let your pelvis move. Your hips stay nice and still. Exhale, over and across. Inhale, lower. Take your time with this, really focus on that deep activation of your abdominal muscles and getting your obliques involved, the sides of the waist as we cross over the body. Four to go. Three. Two. Now last one, come through center, both feet down, and make a little cup with your hands behind your head. Let your head go heavy into your hands, and we're going to pulse up, lift, lift, drawing the navel in towards your spine. Use your breath. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's lift and stay, hold it there. Now from here, bring your left leg into tabletop, right elbow comes over and across the body. Let's hold, then reach that right arm over. We're just going to do little pulses. Let's lift, lift. Use your breath. 8 more, 8. In 7, we go straight into the other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, go over and across to the other side, switch those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, in 2, we go for singles. So last one, let's go single. So we're now just going to switch those legs, hands come back to the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, in 3, legs stay in tabletop. Last one, come through center, legs in tabletop, we pulse up, lift that little bit higher. You can do it. 4, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's lift and hold. One leg extends out long and then switch. Switch, you are nearly there. Keep flattening your lower back, down in towards your mat. Head is heavy, you're not pulling on your neck. Scoop that belly in, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, you have 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest, lower your head down, gentle little massage of your lower back down into the mat. Placing your feet back down onto the ground, hands by your sides. Let's tuck under and roll up into our bridge. This time we'll hold at the top. So stay lifted, drill your heels heavy down in towards your mat and slide your rib cage down the front of your body, so that core connection is really important here. Inhale to lower the hips halfway down, exhale to lift it back up. Inhale, lower, halfway down, exhale. Drive your heels into your mat as you wrap and squeeze your glutes at the top. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and stay, hold it at the top. We lift the heels off the mat and lower the heels. Heel rises, let's go lift and lower. Now if you need to keep your arms down by your sides, you can, a little bit more support, or we're gonna reach our arms up to the ceiling. Lift and lower. Your hips stay lifted here. Wrap and squeeze your glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift those heels up. Top range pulse, let's go. Lift, lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold. Lower your heels and then roll your spine slowly back down to your mat. Okay, from here guys, we're gonna roll onto our left side. So coming onto your side, bring your elbow down and your forearm down onto the mat. Hips are stacked. Top hand's going to come onto your head, your elbow up towards the ceiling. From here, we just lift the top knee up and close it back down. So we lift and lower. Now I want you to think about lifting your waist up, squeezing into your top glute. Lift, wrap and squeeze. Keep pressing out of your shoulder. So you're really pressing away from the mat. Actively press out of your shoulder. Slide your shoulder down and away from your ear. And keep that tight core connection. So we don't want to start to lower ourselves towards the mat. Lifting up and away. Now if this feels like enough, you can stay there, or we're going to add on. So we're going to lift your hips as we open up and then close it back in. Let's go again. We lift and then lower. Inhale, lower, exhale, coming up. Both glutes are going to feel this one. So the bottom glute stabilizes you and lifts you up, and then we're wrapping and squeezing through the top glute as you come up as well. This one's a really good one. We get a bit of everything here. Full body, working shoulder stability, your core, that lower body. Adding on if you want. So the next time you come up, if you're ready for a little more, we kick and then close it back in. Let's go again. So we lift, kick, and then close it back in. You can do it. Lift, kick, and close. Lift, kick, and close it in. For 5, 4, 3, for 2. Last one, we're going to hold it out there, so stay lifted. So we're going to draw little circles with that top leg now. Circle it around. For another 5, 4, 3, for 2. Reverse it back the other way. You've got it. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, for 2. Last one. And then close it in. Bend the knees. Lift yourself up. Mermaid stretch. Reaching that arm up and over. Lengthen your body. And then go over to the other side. And then one more time on each side. Feeling that beautiful stretch all down the side body. And now let's bring that right hand down to the end of the mat and come into a 4-point kneel position. Shoulders stacked over your wrists, singeing through your waist. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Now we're going to extend out our left leg. You lengthen it back, and then we're just going to fold it back in. Let's go again, same leg. Lengthen and fold back in. I want you to think about pulling that belly button in towards your spine and feel as though you're trying to pull your ribs in and away from your t-shirt or your crop. Keep really pressing out of your shoulders. Option to stay with this, so let's start to add on so we progress as we go. Shoot it out long and hold. Knee to nose, you're going to scoop the belly round and then lengthen it back out. Rounding, scoop the belly, shoot it back out long. Really think as though you're trying to get that knee to come and touch your nose. Going into that full flexion, rounding through your spine. Exhale as you pull the knee in. Option to stay with this once again, or we start to make this a little more tricky on your next one. Shoot it out long. Your other toes tuck under on the mat. We're going to hover that knee. So we've lifted off the mat now. Scoop the belly and lengthen. Scoop the belly and reach. 6, 5, keep it strong. 4, 3, 2. Last one, shoot it out long, hold it out there. Little pulses up. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower the other knee down and then bring your foot to connect to the mat, reaching the opposite arm up towards the ceiling and then thread your needle under and through. We're going to thread that arm under. Inhale, reach, let's go again. Exhale, thread. And that beautiful rotation through your spine. One more here. And now from here, dropping to your forearms, stepping back into a plank position. At any stage if you need, drop to your knees. You can do this on your knees, but if you've got it in you, arms are like train tracks. We've lifted up, scooping the belly, singeing that waist. We pike your hips up, lifting the hips, And then lowering the hips back down into your plank. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Sliding your shoulder blades down your back. Feeling the core lift you. Staying here if it's enough, or let's start to progress. One knee comes in towards your nose, scoop, and then step it back, alternate. For 8 more. 7, 6, 4, 3 to go here. 3, you can do it. 2, last one. Step back and stay, hold it there. One knee lightly taps the mat and alternate. For 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, one more, and then lower both knees softly to your mat, sitting back into a shell stretch. Reach those arms forward, let your head relax down towards the mat. Let's take a breath here. Rolling all the way up. And I'm going to come and lie down onto my other side, facing you guys. So rolling on down, I'm coming down to that forearm. Hips are stacked. We're about to go into the other side, starting with your clam. We lift the knee, lower it down. We lift and lower. So really pressing out of your shoulder, making sure you're not sinking down into it. Again, actively press away from the mat. Let's bring our hand onto our head, elbow up towards the ceiling. Wrapping and squeezing through your glute. So you may choose to stay here, and that's totally fine. Listen to your body. You may choose to do this again and progress the next time you do it. But if we did it on the other side, let's lift and then lower down. We lift, lower. Getting that bottom glute involved as well here. That actually does probably a little bit more work in this one. It's lifting your body up, but we're really aiming to wrap and squeeze that top glute. Working all down the side body. Let's start to add our kick on your next one. Kick, and then close it in. Lift, kick, tap those knees together. Lift through your waist, press out of your shoulder. 5 more. Keep it strong. 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and stay. Shoot your leg out long. Those little circles with the top leg. We've got 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, let's reverse it, back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then close those knees in, come on down. Bend your knees in. Let's take our mermaid stretch, sitting up tall, reaching that arm up and over. Over to the other side. One more time on each side, lengthen through your spine, then go up and over. Feeling that full stretch all down the side of your body. Let's bring that left arm down to the top end of your mat, stepping into your 4-point kneel position. Slide those shoulders down your back, singe in through your waist. Let's extend that right leg back. Shoot it out long, and then just bring it back down to the mat. Exhale, lengthen to begin. Inhale to lower. making sure you're not sinking into the other hip, keeping your hips squared to your mat, slight gaze forward so we're not dropping our head. We're going to keep that beautiful length through the back of your neck. Alrighty, let's start our add-on. You lengthen, knee to nose, scoop the belly, and then lengthen it out long. Exhale as you round this time. Inhale to lengthen. So remember, we're really trying to go into our full flexion and getting your knee to tap your nose. Shoulders away from your ears. This may have felt like it was enough for you, so stay there if you need. Or on the next one, we'll hover our other knee off the mat. So let's lengthen, tuck your toes, hover the knee, keep that scoop going. Six more. For 4, 3, almost there. 2, last one, lengthen it out, hold, little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower your knee to the mat, place the foot down, let's reach the opposite arm up to the ceiling for a rotation stretch. Thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale to thread. One more time. All fours, and let's take a cat stretch here. Rounding through your spine, drop your head, look to your pelvis, and then gently arch through the other way. Continuous movement here. Rounding, feeling that beautiful release through your spine. Just one more. Tuck your toes. Let's send our hips up to a downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Enjoy that stretch through the back of your legs. Drop both heels down towards the mat. Deeper stretch. Soften your knees as you walk your hands back towards your feet. And then stack your spine bone by bone. Unravel all the way to standing. Heels will be hip width apart. Natural turn out of your feet. Standing tall here. Getting ready for a squat set. Roll your shoulders back and down, and then ignite through your core, tighten through your waist. Sitting into a squat, reach your arms overhead, sit back, and then drive all the way up. Come up tall. Sit back and drive up. Driving your knees out wide, make sure they don't buckle in towards each other. Keeping this slow to start. As we reach overhead, make sure your ribs don't expand. Keep sliding your rib cage down the front of your body. Wrapping and squeezing your glutes at the top. For 4 more. 3. 2. On your last one, reach up, hold your squat. Settle into your squat position. From here, palms flip to face outwards. They reach back behind us. Flip the palms forward, then reach overhead. Let's go again. Let's start to add in a heel rise. One heel lifts off the mat, and then lower it down. Other heel. We lift as we sweep the arms back, as we reach them forward, lower. You can do it here, guys. Stay low in your squat. You've got this. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one here. Hold your squat, both heels down, hands to prayer. Little pulses now. Down, down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. And come all the way up to standing, reaching your arms up towards the sky, palms together. Let's take a side stretch up and over. We work the side body quite hard today, so let's go over to the other side. Big stretch all down the sideline. Reach back up, open those arms, nodding your chin towards your chest. Articulate your spine, rolling back down. Hands to the mat. Let's walk forward. Downward facing dog. Drop your heels. You can shuffle your feet back in slightly closer. Take a breath here. Really focus on getting those hips back. Feeling that deeper stretch through the back body. Now from here, guys, we lift our heels. Tuck your pelvis. We're unraveling to come into a high plank and then shoot back up into your downward facing dog. Let's go again, lifting the heels, tucking the pelvis, unravel, plank. Shoot those hips back up. Just 2 more like this. On your last one, holding your plank, shoulders over your wrists. Once again, actively press away from the mat. Hold, singe in through your waist and breathe through it. Okay, from here, slow mountain climber. Knee to chest, step back. Alternating as you step it in. Now you can choose to stay here or go that little bit quicker. You're nearly there today. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, send the hips up. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Slowly walk your hands back. And then once your hands get towards your feet, just allow yourself to stay in that stretch and relax for a moment. You might want to keep your knees soft or start to extend and then soften the knees again. Lengthen the legs and then soften those knees. Let your head hang heavy. So while we're doing this, you can give your head a little nod and a little shake. Slowly start to tuck your pelvis and unravel your spine, rolling up bone by bone. Stack your spine. Once you get to the top, give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Have a wonderful day, guys.